Hello? Hello, hello? Hi. Hello, hello. It is I, Lance. I am here now. Hello. Apologies for the delay. I promise I have not a very good reason to explain it, but in my eyes, it was a good reason. I should have probably saved it for later, or I should have not dawdled too long before being live, as I usually do. I was watching Game Changer, okay? Sue me. Game Changer is a YouTube series. Well, it's not YouTube. It's not on YouTube necessarily. It's a dropout TV show from the people that make Dimension 20, if you know. And they released a secret episode today. Also, hi, Dragoon. There it is. Hi. Hello, hello. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome on in. Hey, hey, hey. You know, I've realized something about the... I've realized something. You know how I made it so that Jimmy, my little guy, can... Is this where you can put some words for TTS? You are correct, Ume. You are correct. Kinda. It's not TTS. It is not TTS. But you can suggest things so that my little guy can say them. Jimmy's my little guy. Here, this guy. Come on now.
Throw cheese at him.
This one. No, don't throw cheese at me. Come on now. In a different server. No. I don't think you are. I recognize you from another stream. But it is a TTS. It is a common misconception, I guess. Ow. Okay, there you go. I guess I deserve that. Yeah, no, my little guy Jimmy is not TTS. He has a number of pre-recorded lines that he says every time he gets summoned. That's all it is. So today is the day where we record a bunch more. So I don't know how many we can record today. Hopefully I can record a lot of them, because the reality of it is that he doesn't have very many lines. I mean, he has a lot of lines for what he is. And I'm pretty sure there's still a number of lines that he has never said before, or that he said very frequently. I don't know how it is, but I don't exactly know the probabilities of these things happening. But there is a number of lines that I either don't remember him ever saying, or that it's very rare for them to say them. And also, there's been a number of lines that he said like twice, that he said like a bunch of times, which is, I don't know. There's 110. Specifically, there's 110 voice lines that Jimmy has, and I want to up that number. But if we can get it to like 200 today, that'd be sick. But I do acknowledge that that's a lot. I do acknowledge that that's a lot. But I don't really have anything else planned for today. So, in a way, this is a disguised yapping stream. Because I didn't really have exactly much planned for today, other than working on this. But welcome on in, everybody. Welcome on into the day where we teach frigging Jimmy to say whatever the hell we want. Or not whatever the hell, as long as it's legal. I'm gonna probably like try to come up with stuff myself in the meantime, because it's not like I will only rely on stuff that chat says, for example. But if any of you have a specific thing they want Jimmy to hear say, I may or may not consider it, depending on the quality of it, or whatever you want to call it. Also, order of business. It's been about a month since I last did the thing on YouTube, so ding ding ding, you get 50 memberships. It is that time of the month. If you're a YouTube viewer, congratulations, you are eligible to win a YouTube membership, because it is very cheap where I'm from, and I'm willing to give them away at least once every month. And I give away 50 memberships because, again, very cheap. I've done this a couple times, and I'm not sure if like I've gotten new people with this or not. Like 50 is a lot. The whole reason why I go with 50 is because it's the most that I can do, and it's still not expensive. And at the same time, it is also it makes it likelier that the people that are most active in chat we'll get it in theory. In theory, at least. But oh well, we'll see. Okay, there we go. Let me do it real quick. Membership time. Yeah, hi Claw. Welcome on in, by the way. Did I do it? Ta-da! Hey! Oh my god, I recognize Autumn Lion. Oh, that's funny. Autumn Lion is Selma. I didn't recognize that they had that Selma had an account on YouTube as well. I don't know if I recognize the others though. Monica. What? Yeah. Rhea, I recognize Theo. I recognize as well. That's a Japanese name, which Monica K. I recognize K. Huh? Yeah, that's how this works. I can just gift 50 memberships. I could just gift 50 memberships. Welcome to Lance's channel, where I don't give a shit. I recognize Azzy. Who else is in there that I know, that I may or may not know? H7. Do I recognize H7? I might. I feel like I recognize them. Your local egg. Huh? Oh my god, a Russian name? Is that Daniil? Daniil has been a while since I see. What cards get one? Oh my god, Quartz. Oh no, Quartz. Quartz has been here for a long time. I feel bad if Quartz doesn't get one. Sometimes it lags out. It's not that it lags out, but rather it's because it's more like the 50 memberships don't get like delivered immediately. It's because sometimes you have to wait for like a while. A bunch of these are we've had new people in the channel, by the way, because like, oh my god, Silings. Hey, there you go. And Cursed. There we go. Or just drop money. Yeah, no, it's not a lot. Trust me, it is not a lot. It is not a lot what I just spent to do that. If you must know, I've spent about $2. It was about $2 to do what I just did, because YouTube membership prices and just YouTube prices in general are very, very behind in terms of where our currency is at in Argentina. So that's also part of the reason. If 50 memberships costed me like $500, I wouldn't be doing this. Trust me. I'd love to be generous and all that kind of stuff, but like that, come on, not $500. Thank you so much for the sub, Ume. Oh, you weren't subbed, but I've seen you here. Oh, interesting. Because YouTube doesn't always notify me whenever someone subscribes, because maybe they have it private. How much money do you get back at all? Oh, I don't get any back. I don't do it to get back the money. Again, it is not a lot. I don't mind spending this money. I don't mind spending this much money. But I fear gifting more memberships would just be detrimental to the channel itself, because I don't think it would make a lot of sense for them. For I don't know what it will do to the algorithm for a channel like this to have so many members, and I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know if what I'm doing is actually messing with my discoverability or not. Because like the reality is that a lot of the people that got gifted memberships in here, I don't recognize. I would say majority of the people here I don't recognize. And that is most likely 100% because I have a lot of subscribers. I have like 5,000 subscribers. Now later I will unsubscribe. I mean, feel free to do so. I got no control over whether you do that or not. And I get in this month. Yeah, dang it. I have a friend who regularly gets gifted memberships to like a number of other channels, like every month, and I'm like, god dang it. Like, why does he like? Better luck next month, I suppose so. But I still appreciate the dropping by and all the time. You know that just because you didn't get a membership, that doesn't make it any worse or something. Subscribe. I can't tell if you're being serious or not, but I have no control over that. But oh well. How's everybody doing, by the way? I hope y'all having a wonderful, wonderful day. I am having a Monday. I didn't have a good night's sleep last night, and I was just tired all throughout work. So yeah, I wasn't doing good until that Game Changer episode dropped. I thought creators get a bit of money from someone being a member. Yeah, in theory. I suppose some of what I did spend goes back to me. But I imagine less than that, because like it's like I give YouTube a few dollars. I give YouTube like $2, and then YouTube takes a cut of that. So like if somebody else gifts 50 memberships, for example, they would be, or they part of that would go to me, and then part of that would also go to YouTube. And because it is me, the one that is actually gifting myself, part of that will still go to me, I suppose, but it'll be less than what I gave. Like if YouTube takes a 50% cut, then if I give myself $2, I will get back $1. That's kind of how it works. I don't know what the YouTube percentage is. I also don't care. Again, once again, I don't care. I don't even collect my YouTube revenue because it's a complicated thing to do, and so I'd rather save it up until I got like a good amount to justify me cashing it in. And so far that has not happened. But like last time I cashed in YouTube revenue, for example, I cashed in like $300 or so, which I use $365. I'm looking at my AdSense right now. I cashed in $365, which I used to buy, I want to say, my graphics card. my graphics card was mostly funded by YouTube revenue. So there's that. But at the time, most of that revenue was because of the Megalovania video, because it was monetized, and I think it still is. Somehow that one is monetized. I mean, I don't mind if it isn't monetized anymore, but you know. But yeah. I have the payment threshold for YouTube to be set like way high because I don't want to get paid yet. I don't need to collect that money yet. I wouldn't have much to do with that. Twitch, how on the other hand, is different because I do not control how Twitch pays me. As soon as the money passes the threshold, which is automatically set, I get paid. So cool, I guess. But to be fair, with Twitch is far more direct than with YouTube. If YouTube went directly into PayPal, that would be great. But alas, that is not possible. So hi, Russian person that once again I forget how to read. But I do. What was it? Hold on, I got your name. Thundercat. Thundercat. Apparently your name translates to Thundercat. I don't know how to read it though. Pebblini. There you go. There you go. That's the one. Yeah, I remember you. Okay. Welcome back, by the way. Ow. Yeah, I deserve all this. Yes, this is on me for not remembering. There was another person with a I don't know if it was Russian or another language that uses that alphabet that had a name in that alphabet that I did not remember, and I remember asking them what should I call them, and that one I've forgotten. Only 2 members I ever get is yours. It's probably because you're way more likely to get a membership here because there's less people that are like up to that, you know, because this is a smaller channel. Like if you were to compare it to like a big channel like someone from Hololive, getting a membership to someone from Hololive is way harder because they have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. A lot of them have over 1 million subscribers. So if you think about it, you're 1 in a million chances to getting subscribed, to getting a membership there. However, in this channel, because the subscriber count is about 5,000, it's much more likely because it's about 1 in 5,000. And even then, some people have missed it. Like Quartz is a regular here, and they didn't get a subscription this month, a membership this month, sadly. But yes, 1 in 100. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Probabilities and all that. Also, hi, Selma. Welcome on in. I believe I also got you a membership, Selma, in YouTube, because I think I saw your other name pop up in the in the YouTube membership thing. They have enough for Jimmy, so gonna wait. Oh yeah, don't worry. Jimmy's still here anyways.
You're my favorite chatter.
There you go. Well, last time. Okay, so we got a bone to pick with that. We got a bone to pick with that, Jimmy. Last time you said that Selma wasn't ready for debut, and now you're saying Selma's your favorite chatter. Like what the heck? Flip flopping of emotion. Favorite chatter, suck at everyone. Well, you might have to put it up with Nocturne because Nocturne has gotten that one too. Nocturne is crazier because Nocturne has like summoned Jimmy using channel points, and Jimmy came in and said favorite chatter. So it was a much more direct answer. But yes, welcome on in, everybody. Today, we need to get Jimmy to say new things. And also, let's get some new music going because I don't want to listen to my own music the whole time. Let's say we go Honkai Impact music. How about Honkai Impact music? I'm okay with Honkai Impact music. But a lot of it's gonna be very like high pitch. Jimmy hasn't done me wrong, so that is true. Jimmy's a lot of what is it? A lot of talk, but it doesn't do much. He doesn't do much. I haven't remembered anyone until this channel. Hey, let's go. I appreciate it. It is 25 cents a month. Yeah, I mean everybody does it. I understand the situation because I'm in a similar one, and even then, like, you can't just like throw away money randomly. You'd have to be careful with how you spend that money, and everyone's situation is different. So I completely understand. Even if it's like quote unquote cheap or comparatively cheap, you might still not want to spend it. But I appreciate that you do want to. All bark, no bite. Yeah, that. Yeah, that one. Can I do Earthbound music playlist? Did anybody have an Earthbound music? Relaxing Earthbound Mother 2 playlist. Yes, let's do that. I fucking love Earthbound music. That should be like here, I think. Wait, no, hold on. It should be at 15. It should be at 15 and I should lower it in here. There we go. Oh my god. This may be too relaxing, actually. This might be too relaxing. This is the prophecy. Okay, let's go Home Sweet Home. There we go. That's way better. I can lower it a bit more on your end. You should play that series. Mother is so good. Earthbound and Mother 3 specifically. I've never played Mother 1, believe it or not. I've never played Mother 1. I think it's because I'm kind of scared of it. It's kind of... I don't know how well it has aged. Earthbound itself hasn't aged very gracefully, even though there's a lot of things that have aged very well about it. But yeah, Mother 3 is a brilliant game, though. Mother 3 is one of my favorite games of all time. Earthbound, I would say probably 2, but Mother 3 is so much better. It overshadowed everything that I ever liked about Earthbound, even though I really liked Earthbound. But yeah, they're really good. It's really good. Earthbound Mother 3 specifically is the game that it's probably the game that has destroyed me the most emotionally. Like, no joke, I was a sobbing mess after finishing Mother 3. It is insane. There's a hold on. There's an ad that they had for Mother 3. Let me see if I can find it. The Torah Heart. Yeah. Mother 3 commercial. Let me see if I can find it. This one. Hold on. You need to see this because this is important. This is a real ad that that was made for Mother 3 before it came out. And It is people watching, you know, I don't know what it is exactly. It's a tear jerker. Oh yeah, no, it gets you. It gets you real hard. Like it was being marketed as a game that will, you know, hit you emotionally. I'm pretty sure this girl starts crying, like legitimately, just talking about it. Yeah. I think there was like a series of I think there was a series of ads that were all like this, of like people giving their testimonies on the game and then being like, oh yeah, no, it's an emotional game, and then they start crying. Because it is. It really is. I will yap about it nonstop. To be fair, that is absolutely a thing that we can do today as well. Just yap. Because once again, is the gist of the stream is that I want to record more lines for Jimmy, but at the same time, we can't just do all that. We can also yap in between. Don't play this game series of ads for Earthbound. Earthbound had a very terrible marketing campaign in the US, in the West. I don't know, I don't remember exactly if there was like a don't play this game ad on like TV, but the game was sort of advertised as a game that stinked. Like literally, they had like a thing, or they had like a thing where I think the cardboard box for the game came with like a scratch and sniff. Oh no, it was the magazine one that it was a scratch and sniff thing, and you just smell vomit because one of the enemies in the game is like a pile of vomit. And that is true. It is true that one of the enemies in the game is a pile of vomit, but but they've decided to market it, to use that as the marketing, and they put a scratch and sniff vomit thing on a magazine. It was so bad. It was so bad. Yeah, it like in a magazine or something, it says, it literally like a big part of like a big box that in the text says this game stinks. As if life didn't stink enough already, now you've got to be prepared for Earthbound, the first role-playing game with BO. Imagine the horror in the aftermath of a terrible meteor strike, or was it an evil alien invasion? Burping, belching, gaseous monsters roam the street of your hometown. Your only chance to survive and avoid their nasty smell is to learn the powers that can counteract their deadly forces. That's not a good way to sell your game. That is not a good way to sell your game, my guy. Oh, Lord. But to be fair, I can imagine Earthbound being Earthbound would be a difficult game to sell in the 90s, in the mid 90s, because it is such a irreverent game and it looks childish. It looks there was more than one. Oh my god. There was more than it wasn't just the one thing that it says this game stinks. No. They used that tagline for a lot of marketing stuff. We're warning you, this game stinks. Comes with more root smells than old pulled my finger joke, an actual line of the marketing campaign. It also came bundled with a player's guide, which made the actual, like, getting the actual box for the game was more expensive than getting a normal game. So there were so many things that were just stacked against the game, you know, releasing. And then the fucking the marketing also said that the book stinks. Like, what the hell? Oh my god. And the game didn't do super well in Japan as well, as far as I understand it. Boom, boom, boom. It is so crazy. It is so crazy. Nowadays, people are like, you know, have come around to the series, and it's called classic status. Probably a lot of it also due to the situation with Mother 3 being such a popular game that never got localized, but then got a fan translation that is better than any official localization could ever be. Ness and Lucas's inclusion in Smash, it also helping inspire games like Undertale. Like nowadays, Earthbound is far more, you know, recognizable of a property. So yeah, it's refusing to send. Wait, what's happening? Is there a problem with the internet or with stream or something? Because I feel like I missed some Selma messages. Did so many people learn about Earthbound because of Undertale? Yes, yeah, like unironically, yeah. Granted, I am of the generation. I am of the generation that played Earthbound when I was way younger. I am kind of contemporary to Toby in that regard, to Toby Fox. I think Toby's like somewhat older than me. I think he's on his 30s. I am not 30 yet. Do we know how old Toby Fox is? How old is Toby Fox? He's 33? Okay, so he's a fair bit older than me. He's like 5 years older than me. 6 actually, because he turns 34 this year. He was born 1991. Woo, not 30. Let's go. I am not far though. I am 2 years away from 30, which means I got 2 years to like straighten my life around and like, you know, get to 30 in a decent state at least. But I got time. I wanna get there. Oh my god. They made the Tenna and Spamton plushies smooch. Hey Jimmy, will that happen? Jimmy, will I make it to 30?
Oh yeah, no, that's yummy.
What's yummy? Me being 30? Are you calling me some kind of what is the name for Silver Fox? Are you calling me some kind of silver fox that I will get better with age? Is that what it is? Jimmy's streaming, I have to teach interns. Oh no! Well, don't worry about it. This may be a Jimmy stream, and I do want to record a bunch of Jimmy lines. But at any given moment, you can suggest things, so don't worry about it. And thank you so much for dropping by and saying hi. I hope the teaching interns goes well, Spion. Have a good one. Have a good one. Thank you so much for dropping by as always. Do we have the pizza meme? The pizza with nothing? I'm pretty sure I did give I'm pretty sure I recorded the pizza with nothing thing. Nothing. I'm pretty sure I did. Nothing. Yeah, give me a pizza with nothing. Yeah, I assure you it is recorded. Jimmy has never said it though. Speaking of things that Jimmy has never said, wait, I had an idea. I literally had an idea like 20 minutes into stream that I wanted to record and I forgot what it was. God dang it. Okay. Wait, hold on. Question. Testing. Is this working? Yes, it is. Okay, we can record stuff. Do we have oof? Do we? We have bruh. I know we have bruh. I can literally like... Okay, so what's better? Quick question. What's better? Do I just like drop in the actual oof sound effect, or do I record an oof myself? Because I don't think I can replicate the actual oof sound myself. I think it would be way funnier if Jimmy can actually replicate the oof sound. I mean, I've given him the Sans Megalovania thing. Oh, this one's loud. Make it. Sure. Wait, how does it sound? This is important. How does the oof sound? How does the oof thing sound? Because I can try to replicate it, but like... Hold on. pausing the music for this. Oh! Is it kind of like that? Oh! It's not even an oof. It's not even an oof. There is no f. There's no f sound at the end. It's literally just an It's kind of like that. What am I saying? What am I doing here? Am I not wrong? I feel like I'm close to what it actually sounds like. Bit higher. I feel like no matter what, I'm not getting this. It won't sound. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Wait, so how does it sound pitched up? Hearing damage noises? Maybe. Can I make it so that you hear this? Oh, I could potentially make you hear this. Yeah, because I can just change this to Audacity and all of a sudden you can hear my recordings. Can you? There we go. You can hear what I've recorded. So that's Jimmy. That would be Jimmy. But that doesn't sound like the Roblox oof. Hold on. Oh, that also didn't sound like it. Oh, no, that sounded like Mario trying to do the sound effect. Oh, that's just a monkey. What? Was that closer? Oh, that's just sounded like a monkey. Hold on, let me pitch it up. Let me pitch it up so maybe that'll do it. Oh, it kind of does sound like it actually. Hold on. Oh. Okay, so that's surprisingly close, actually. You know what? I'll use it. Fuck it. Who cares? This is oof. Alternatively, we can have both. Honestly, like I don't see the issue of having both. I would have to download the oof sound myself, though. Can I get it though? Roblox oof. Is it? Can I download the? I can download it. The man can't oof. I cannot oof. No. But I can have the original oof amongst Jimmy's lines. So we have my attempt at an oof and the actual oof. I'm sure StreamerBot makes no distinction on what type of format on the format of where the heck is the channel point rewards. There we go. No, not channel point rewards. What am I doing? Actions. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, it just plays sound from folders. It doesn't make any distinction as to what format it is, so we're good. Okay. Let me put in the music again. Do you want to make it a bit lower though? There was another one that I wanted to record. I can't remember what it was though. Dang it. Wait, hold on. Hold on. We gotta do the classic Gura though. Yeah, that works. Like straight up now we're just doing random noises. It's not even lines. Technically we're not teaching him lines. We're teaching him word. We're teaching him like noises. It is a perfect though, I would say. Not the museum. I hate learning. Wait, why the museum? Is it because of the music? No, this is the, what is it? The Tucson music, isn't it? Yeah, it's the Tucson music. What happens if I Google famous Vine quotes? That was like the one method we also had, like just Vine quotes. Reddit. Let's say. Welcome to Bible studies. We're all children of Jesus. This bitch empty. Yeah, no. We already have the don't fuck with me, I got the power of God and enemy on my side. That one. Mary Chrysler. That one's good too. 21. I want a church girl who go to church and read her Bible. What about bad advice? Ooh. Bad advice. What's a bad advice? What's a good bad advice? Might be behind. Twitch is generally like a few seconds behind, I think. Or actually no, it should be YouTube that's a bit behind. So it might have been you actually. You're back. I see you. Okay, there you are. A potato flew around my room before you. Jesus Christ, these vines. I'm in me mom's car. What up? I'm Jared. I'm 19. I never fucking learned how to read. Just gonna there for a second. Oh shit. Found Twitch to be ahead of YouTube. I think in theory it should be like that because I am streaming to Twitch and then I'm using a plugin to duplicate that Twitch stream into YouTube. I think that's how that works. So yeah. So true to say, what up? I'm Jimmy. I'm 19 and I never learned how to read. Hold on, I like that because that again, the consistent part of Jimmy is that he doesn't swear. But I can allow him to I can allow him to say one fuck. Fuck. Unless I recorded this already. I might have recorded this already and I forgot. Yeah, I already did that. Okay, Jimmy has one swear. Jimmy has one swear. In the hundreds of things that he can say, he has one swear. So hold on, let's do the duck. Duck. How would that one be? Is that a Vine? I actually don't remember that one actually. Hold on. What I wanted to record? All right. What is the line? What up? I'm Jamie. What up? I'm Jimmy. How old is Jimmy? Jimmy's like barely a year old. Jimmy is barely a year old actually. So it makes sense that he doesn't know how to read. Was one Smosh. Oh, like old school Smosh. Oh boy. Jimmy should be 7. Like canonically 7, do you think? I can compromise and say that he has the mental age of a 7-year-old. It's like 7 mentally. I love you, bitch. I ain't never gonna stop loving you, bitch. So I'm sitting there. Barbecue sauce on my titties. Some of these are really good, but I don't know if it makes sense. Free Shavakadu. Every time we look up Vine quotes, they're all the same. There's like seriously a small amount of iconic Vines. When he has to just teach a kid how to swear and the kid just replies with "faduck." It sounds familiar. It does sound familiar. Again, it's been ages since I've seen classic Smosh, but oh my god, I love Chipotle. Which would be funny because I've never had Chipotle before. I don't know if Chipotle is a thing in Argentina. Is it? I don't think it is. It is not. It is not. Chipotle is not even in Mexico? What? Also, hi Gilbert, welcome on in. I have no idea what you're saying. I have no idea what any of that is. Pre-Anthony leaving Smosh? Yeah, it has to be. Apparently, Chipotle is opening their first restaurant outside of the US in 2026. Well, would you look at that? Hurricane Tortilla. Back at it again at the Krispy Kreme. What the fuck is up, Kyle? I'm a little crazy today. It feels like you're crazy almost every day, Gilbert, with what you say in chat. From what I've gathered every time you're around. Like, respectfully. Oh, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Back. I've discovered I've discovered something unfortunate about the way that things work. Oh, I appreciate that, Claw. But yeah, I updated the rules and stuff because it has happened a number of times, and like I don't particularly that is fine.
What is happening?
Nothing, Jimmy. Yet I was about to explain how the way that Jimmy works now. The way that Jimmy works now, he comes out out of the same source that my voice comes from, which is the microphone. So whenever I mute my microphone, Jimmy's also inaudible. So if I were to mute my microphone real quick, like, okay, I'm gonna mute myself real quick. You won't hear me. Jimmy was also mute there. Did you see? did you see that? So that creates a bit of an issue. That creates a bit of an issue that I don't know if I can fix. I can fix it if I change the way Jimmy is recorded. It's like, you know, shown on stream. But then we lose the ability. We lose the ability of him being available for Discord calls. Is in the Discord server link. You would have to do !Discord. !Discord, and it gives you the link. For safety reasons, I don't share it publicly outside of stream. But yeah, !Discord, and then Nightbot eventually will throw you a thing. Can find it. I know it sounds familiar. It absolutely sounds familiar. The rules were always there, Claw. It's just that I wrote them on Twitch because on Twitch it makes more sense to just have them there because you could easily access like the information about the streamer if you just scroll down. YouTube is a bit more complicated, so when it's not complicated, you put them in the description. But I feel like nobody checks the description. Now it is though. Now it is on the description. So yeah, and I've added the thing about mentioning viewership and all that kind of stuff. But that's mostly related to the live thing, you know. I don't need to know how many people are watching. I've like made I'm back. Gilbert alt account. Why would you need an alt account to do that? I'm confused about that. What was I even saying? I got interrupted by my father once again. Not once again, but like got nuked live. Yeah, slightly. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I don't need to know how many people are watching. That is a thing. I've made efforts to not look at that number because I don't care. Depending on the specific number it is, I might get anxiety over it, so I don't do it. I don't check it, and I suggest anyone who is a streamer to not look at it because it helps a ton. Believe it or not, it helps. So phone account, I don't have a Discord on PC. Oh, I see. Okay, well, you didn't need to chat about it. I mean, it was fine. Wait, oh, hold on. I've gotten suggestions. I've gotten suggestions on Discord, on another Discord that I'm in, of things that you can say. Hey, free tonight is crazy. I don't want to make him say anything that's like I don't want to make him say anything inappropriate, so I'm not going to record any of those. That's so funny. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Well, if you're on Friday, I mean, it doesn't mean anything. It is it the group? What? No. It's another server that I'm in with some other friends. Though I did share it on the Globe server, so I guess there's also that. But yeah, no, I've gotten other suggestions in another channel. The are you free tonight? That one isn't so crazy. That one isn't so crazy. Like, depending on the context, it could be funny. Okay, let me record that one. Hey, are you free on Friday? Hey, are you free on Friday? Does that make sense? Free on Friday? Yeah. Not calling out a specific chatter. Yeah. Because the specific chatter would be crazy. Hey, are you free on Friday? If I'm the one, are you free later? How about we do both? How about we do both? Just to have just to cover our bases. There we go. Hey, are you free later? Hey, are you free later? There we go. If you hear me double, like if you hear me, hey, are you free later? Joined? Well, come on in. Congrats. Let's go. Don't do anything weird. Or don't do anything too crazy. Don't do anything too crazy. That is all I will say. The Discord also has its own set of rules that is slightly different. Also, hi Nana, welcome on in. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. We're recording Jimmy lines. I'm sure you're familiar with my little boy Jimmy. He needs to learn new things to say, and so we're recording random stuff. Are you free later? I feel like we've covered a lot of the generic responses. I don't think we can record more. I don't think we can get that many more that aren't just variations. Do we have one where he just says, yay? We have one where he says, yippee. That one's good enough. Yippee is good. Yippee is good. I don't think it makes a lot of sense to say. Are you free? Okay, no, that is good. Actually, you know what, Selma? That is a good one. All three variations. Like a very specific date and a very specific time. Which one, though? Do we need to pick a random date that has nothing to do with anybody? Hold on. To make it truly random. Give me a random date. Calendar date red generator. Random.org. Hell yeah. It should fall in January 1st to December 31st. Could be Saturday and Sunday. Get dates. Okay. Wait, what's this? Oh, this is month and day. Oh, damn you Americans. Damn you Americans and your friggin' and your freaking upside down, not upside down, like the other way around mentioning of dates. It is not, it is the July 24th. July 24th. We're picking July 24th here. July 24th. Okay. Hey, are you free on July 24th at 7 p.m.? There you go. It doesn't have to be of any specific year. It just has to be July 24th at 7 p.m. I don't know why I picked 7 p.m. I also don't know in which time zone, though Jimmy should in theory function.
Hey, are you free on July 24th at 7 p.m.?
More particular time? At 7:26. Hey, are you... Was it July 24th? Hey, are you free on July 24th, 7 at the... This is too confusing. Hey, are you free on July 24th at 7 p.m.? No. Down to the second is too confusing. I can barely record this. Wait, what's... Hey, are you free on July 24th at 7 p.m.? I'm gonna go with the normal one. I will never be able to record it if I go down to the second.
Hey, are you free on July...
I'm sorry about that. Day, month, year. Yeah, it's how it should be. But again, US people just do things differently because they want to be different, I guess. Are you free on July 24th? So July 24th has become a date for Jimmy. That is Jimmy Day. I hereby pronounce July 24th to be Jimmy Day. Whatever the hell that means. 7:15 and 45 seconds. I am done with that. No, okay, we're good. You have no idea how difficult it is for me to record things. National Jimmy Day. Yep, that is, I would say, National Jimmy Day. Or International Jimmy Day. We have viewers from all around the globe over here. Anything but metric. That's a really good subreddit, by the way. There's a subreddit that I think is called Anything But Metric. Hold on. I don't know if it was a subreddit, but yeah. But I remember it being like a quote or something. Yeah, anything but metric, literally. Okay, there we go. This is the subreddit I was talking about. So like I'm not across the pond. There you go. Top tier unit of measurement, the giraffe. The thing is that's still bothering me about this is that a giraffe is easily one of the most disproportionate animals when halved, which half scientist. In what direction is halved? I hate it. Half the size of a giraffe. Russia for scale? Oh, the apple. The apple is so smaller than Russia for scale. Okay, I get it. What is the top thing in this thing? What is it? Americans saw water freeze at 0 degrees and said, let's make that 32. Europeans saw a guy who was 6 feet tall and said, let's make that 1.99 meters. See how fucking stupid you sound? That is the... Okay. I don't know the origins of this. I've heard people say that Fahrenheit is the unit of measurement that predates the metric system, but I am unaware of this. And even if it predates it, I still think it's stupid. Not because of this explanation. Not because of this explanation. I do think this is a funny sentence. I understand the logic of using feet as a unit of measurement, but I still think meters is better. It's just easier to understand to me because it's easy to transform all those things. But I'm pretty sure. Well, actually, I don't know anything about. I don't know if whether or not which one came first. Iguana forecast. Well, on Friday they're gonna be moving around. On Saturday they're gonna be frozen, and on Sunday too. Okay, well, this is unironically better than the Fahrenheit. Unironically better, because I know that it's 60. They can move around, but 48 is already frozen for them. I love the subreddit. Where were we, by the way? Right, recording lines. Hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage. Oh my god. Wait. How much do I want to work for this? Hold on. Hold on. Oh my god. Hold on.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
A classic video. This is a classic video. I don't want to have Jimmy just say this, but potentially...
Oh, I love this.
I love this too. I love this too, Jimmy. Hold on. I am actually really cool. I think this is a really cool idea. I need to be able to split these though. What was the site that I used to use to separate, isolate vocals? Hold on. Or extract vocals. Audio splitter. Yeah, this one. Okay, wait. What is this? This one will take a while. Splitter, sign up required, vocal remover. This is the one that I use, but it's not great. Okay, hold on. I need to do a couple of things for this. Cuz I want to sing it myself, and then I want to put it into the instrumental, but I need to get the instrumental for it. And that has some advantages, but I believe overall Celsius is better. Celsius is also pretty easy to understand when it comes to temperature. Anything below 0 is cold, or anything close to 0 is cold. It works. So just making a 10-foot tall FNAF animatronic. Really? Damn, that is terrifying. I do not want to be involved on that. Hold on. I need to download the YouTube video though. Will return. Oh, don't worry about it. Go do it. What it is you gotta do. Okay, so we need to download this. Give me 1 second. The still a piece of garbage one will make sense. It's sentient. It's got a mind of its own. I hesitate to think of that. I doubt it. I doubt it. I heavily doubt it. Like, I know we meme about it with Jimmy and all that, but there is no world in which Jimmy becomes sentient. Let's be real. Okay, steal a piece of garbage is in there. Let me see. How? Okay, wait. Let me see. How good will this be? How good will this one be? Because I think it might take a while.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
There we go. That is the one. Separate. It gave me an error. Oh wait, because I didn't. Okay, hold on. Which one's the best? Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know which one I'm gonna pick the easier one. Separate it.
Please stop interrupting me. I'm listening to music.
I'm not interrupting you, Jimmy. You can keep listening to your music. Or I guess that was directed to Gilbert, who was the one that summoned Jimmy there. Oh, this is gonna take forever. Hold on. This is a very weird song to be listening to. I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong, but it is Boris Cocktail, which is weird as fuck. Oh God. Jesus, my voice is already bad. What the? Jesus. Oh God. You're not gonna make him evil, right? I'll try. Okay, wait, hold on. Pause it. We just need the music part. It's not great. I hear like I hear some parts. It is good enough. It is good enough that I could use it. It is good enough that I could absolutely use it. So hold on. Let me dump that into Audacity.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking.
That's the original. That is the original, not the one I wanted to download to use. Okay, here. No, it's fine. It's fine. Still a piece of garbage. Still a piece of garbage. This is the Yapping stream. Well, the being on topic thing is mostly for stuff that is related to the stream at the moment. You're allowed to bring up something that isn't exactly what we're talking about right now, as long as it doesn't derail the stream too much, because we are doing something in particular, which is recording Jimmy lines. So if it's too unrelated, then I would say refrain. Wait, hold on. That is the whole thing with it being off topic. I have a better idea of how to record this. Okay, hold on.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Okay, hold on. What?
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking
Oh,
in. I'm
shit. Hold on. This is proving to be a bit more difficult. Well, I could adjust. Do you guys hear like some crackle when I'm speaking? Because I hear it. Now that I'm muted. Oh, that's not good. I don't want to touch my microphone. Oh no. Oh, well, I'm kind of back, but oh God. Wait, hold on. Testing. Testing. I hear the crackle in the microphone. I hear it. Oh no. Yeah, no. Stop it. Stop it, god dang it. So annoying. It is so clearly audible too. Oh no. Oh well. I guess we're gonna have to live with it. Oh, it's kind of going away now. Slightly. It might be too stupid for me to focus too much on it. Hold on. I wanted to record the... Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage. Is that how it is? Let me read it again. Hold on. Let me get it again. Oh, I'm struggling because I noticed something about my microphone and it hates me and I hate it.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
It's... Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a... Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage. Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Okay. Hold on. Too few selected tracks? What the... Huh? What do you mean? 2 channels of the same sample rate for each stereo track. What the fuck do you mean? I want to record on a new one. I understand you. Oh, fuck you. Okay, fine. Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage. Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage. I mean, that works. That kind of works. Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage. And then we just need to pitch it up. And then we adjust.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Oh, the pitch will be wrong with... Oh, we can just pitch up the original instrumental. And then... Boop.
Piece of garbage. Still a piece.
Hold on.
Still a piece.
This is wrong. Wait, delete this and then... Should be like right here, I think.
Still a piece of garbage. Still a piece of garbage. Still a piece of garbage.
Oh, this is... I did it too slow. I did it too slow.
Still a piece of garbage.
Hold on. And then we also do pitch and tempo, change pitch to that.
Still a piece of garbage.
Can I slow it down? But without special? Speed and pitch. No, it has to be slower. What am I doing? It has to be slower. Is it like that?
Still a piece of garbage.
Slightly slower too. Hold on. Okay, we're getting it. This is too much work for this, but it'll be worth it, I promise. Okay.
Still a piece of garbage.
There we go. And then we just cut it off here.
Still a piece of garbage.
And then we need to make it slightly lower as well. No need to.
Still a piece of garbage.
And then fade out.
Still a piece of garbage. Still a piece of...
And then
Oh, hi.
we should probably also move these two slightly over here. I think he's a piece of he might be.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage. Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Yeah, that works. You know what? That works. That's fine by me. Export audio as still a piece of garbage to Jimmy Lines. This was worth it.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
That's perfect. That one is good. Sometimes it's worth it to go out of my way to put in a little bit more effort.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
I think the audio is still like in the wrong pitch, but it's fine. Because if I change the pitch. Wait, is it better?
Still a piece of garbage.
Oh yeah, no, it is way better. Hold on, let me lower it a little bit more.
Still a piece of garbage.
Yeah, there we go. That's way better. Okay, hold on. Yeah, because now it's actually on pitch, like properly on pitch, and slow it down slightly. Replace it. There we go.
Still a piece of garbage.
There we go.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Yay. It's about as much it's about as much pitch editing that I'm willing to do. Not gonna put this into Melodyne or anything like that. No need. We got the thing. Okay, where were we? Wait, are you still getting this question? Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Are you still hearing this? Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you are. Okay. Where were we? Right, we were checking stuff. Okay, so still a piece of garbage. That one worked. I forgot where we were. Right, we were supposed to be getting Vine lines. And then I went on a scavenger hunt to get why do I have BandLab here? Oh, because I guess I opened it for splitting. That well. What other Vine stuff do we have? We can also make Jimmy sing some other things. Majestic voice. Oh, thank you. I feel like I'm growing, you know, growing tired of the Earthbound music. Not because it's bad, but because it's like relaxing music from Mother 3. Nintendo System music, sleep ambient mix. I don't know what this is. But it might be good BGM. This feels like a great BGM. Wait, can we make? Hold on, I've randomly remembered of another thing. Have you ever heard of the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy 14? We can absolutely we can absolutely okay, hold on. Let me see if I can record it properly. Have you heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV that has a free trial and includes the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heavensward expansion up to its level 60 with no restriction on playtime? Have you heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV that has a free trial and includes the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heavensward expansion up to its level 60 with no restriction on playtime? Up to expansion up to its level 6. Up to its level. What the? Expansion up to its level. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can record. To its level 6. Level 6. Level. To its level. To its level. Up to its level. Up to its level. Up to its level. Up to its. Hold on. Up to level 60. Wait, no, hold on. I don't want to re-record all of it though. Okay, fine. I'll do it all again. Have you heard of the critically acclaimed? Hold on. This is the longer one that I was trying to record last time. Have you heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV that has a free trial and includes the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heavensward expansion up to level 60 with no restrictions on playtime? There we go. That is good enough for me. Battle Against the Machine. You're wrong on that, by the way. That is not the only good Earthbound song. We listened to a lot of really good Earthbound songs there.
Have you heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG?
Okay, enough of that. This is going to be one of the longer Jimmy lines, but it's fine because I think it's funny. I don't even play Final Fantasy XIV. I just like the copy pasta. Respect the taste. I do. I'm joshing. I respectfully disagree with your opinion. That is what it is. FF copy pasta. The Jimmy cannot say the Jugemu. Jimmy cannot say Jugemu Goko no Surigiri Kaiju Sumatsu Ure Matsu Fure Matsu Kuno Tokoro Sumikoro Yabukoji no Burakoji Pipe Pipe no Shurigan no Gurinda Gurinda no Poko. I said it too quick and I ran out of air. But he can't say that. He will not be able to. Fun fact, on that one short, I said it wrong even. Because it's supposed to be, when it says Paipo, it's supposed to say it 3 times. It's supposed to be Paipo 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 no Shurigan and then Shurigan no Gurinda Gurinda no Pompokopi. But I said Paipo Paipo no Shurigan because there was, but I completely forgot that there was a third one. That's the only mistake I made. It really is Jugemu Goko no Surigiri Kaiju no Sugi no Sugi Matsu Urai Matsu Furai Matsu Ku no Tokoro ni Sumutokoro Yaburakoji no Burakoji Paipo 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 no Shurigan no Gurindai no Pompokopi no Pompokona no Chokimi no Chosuke. That is the whole thing. That is the only mistake I made. Like we're gonna notice it. If you know it, you will. If you know the original Rakugo story or the meme or anything like that, you would probably notice. But then, yeah, then again, you would have to know it. You stuttered, you suck. I know, I'm sorry. Also, hi, Ollie. Welcome on in. Hello. Hope you're having a wonderful day. It is what it is. I'm also having coffee. I'm not the most awake person at the moment, so I'm not at the top of my game. Oh, Ollie, do you have any? Do you know? Tell me one thing you want my little guy Jimmy to say, because we're trying to record some lines for this motherfucker.
Maybe, but how does it affect the real estate market?
He still just says random things about the real estate market. So if you have any suggestions on something that you want that guy to say, I'll record it. Should I try coffee? Well, you can make that choice yourself. Like I don't see the problem with coffee. I mean, there might be some problems with coffee, like the caffeine and all that. That can't be great for you, but it's not like terrible. This is okay. This is great music. I love this. I love this, but it's just too quiet. I feel like this is too quiet. Hold on. Let me find some other things to put in. Sheesh, I got nothing here. That one. I just wanted to say, and then nothing. A bunch of silence, and then he leaves. Okay, I like that. I just wanted to say... And then he leaves. It has to be a relatively long silence, too. Because he won't leave until the voice line finishes. So if the voice line has like 5 seconds of...
I just wanted to say...
If it has 5 seconds of silence, he will stay there before without saying anything until he leaves. There you go. There we go. Multiple lines say I just want to say blank. Well, it's because like, okay, let's simulate it now. Let me pause the music, because the way he works, he's gonna get called either by chat or by me, and then he's gonna say,
I just wanted to say...
He's gonna wait for a second, and then he's gonna leave, and then at any given moment, I could literally just call him again and be like,
I vibe with that.
And there you go. So if he comes in with I just wanted to say, and then leaves, I can just call him back to finish the sentence. And then it just works normally. Alternatively, we record a bunch of other things that begin with I just wanted to say that, I don't know. You'll never expect him to stay quiet. That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, he has like different opinions that all begin with the same one. And then one of those could be that he comes out quiet. Okay. I see your vision. I see your vision. Play a random voice, and after I just wanted to say, yeah, but that wouldn't work. That would imply that I need to change the way that Jimmy works just generally, like the programming of him. Which, to be fair, wouldn't be particularly difficult, but... Or actually, it might be. Well, no, not necessarily. Not necessarily. But it would be way more complicated than how he already works. Because the way he works right now is simple. This is the way he works right now is so simple, and I don't want to overcomplicate things, because in some capacity I'm already overcomplicating things. I'm smarter than you, and everyone says that on the internet. I don't know about that. I'm not sure about that one. Like, could you say that you're better at programming than I am if you don't know any programming? In that regards, I'm smarter than you in the programming field, because you can be smart in so many different areas. You're smarter than me with editing. I will give you that, because I'm not as smart of an editor as you are. So there you go. But like, there are other things I do know. You do? How much? How much we talking here? How much? I'm interrogating you now. I'm interrogating you now, because like, I've programmed nothing huge. I will say that. I barely call myself a programmer, but I do know some programming. Smart is not the same as experienced. I guess you're right. I guess you're right. I am fluent in like some languages like Python and JavaScript, and those are the ones that I've used the most for a while. But if you like throw me in to write Java code, I just need to remember the syntax of it, and I'll be able to. Started programming a user for 3 years because quitting. It was just too successful at editing. Like actual, okay. I can see that. I can see that. I can see that happening. In fact, that is what happens a lot of the times with people in my career, just generally. Like I've had friends who I started studying with them, and then they eventually just end up dropping out because they get a job, not necessarily unrelated to what we were studying, But sometimes they get like a really good job where they don't need to study anymore, and they're good, and they're even set to the future, and so they just drop out. So there's that. I can see that happening. What job? I'm sorry. Is that a thing that's scary for some people? I have one. I'm sorry to say, but you're talking to an employed person here. If anything, I'm the one that's holding up the job application thing. I'm charging $10 now, and I'm charging 35, and you should. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Price yourself accordingly, King. You got to do that. You got to do that. Because too many people I feel like are out there getting probably overworked to death by forgetting a little amount of money, which they shouldn't, because you should price yourself accordingly, which is also part of the reason why I'm struggling with like asking people for money for music. Like I hate doing it. I love money. I think it's weird to find someone who doesn't love money. Because it's good. Money good, but I don't like asking people for it. So like the song that the last song that I made, the boss music song, I did that on commission for free form, not the actual concept of free. And he told me, just tell me how much I gotta pay, and I'll pay. And I was like, okay, sure, because I didn't want any art or anything in return. So I was like, okay, fine. And I said like something along the lines of like $25 or something, because it was a short song. And then he ended up paying me like more than that, and I was like, oh, thank you. I that wasn't necessary. I was very appreciative of that. But yeah, it is an awkward thing when I have to tell a friend that, hey, pay me this much. I did it. It's fine though, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. Dollar bills. Yeah, I already spent it though. I already spent the money that he gave me because I bought something that is potentially, hopefully, not potentially, no, it will be used for something in the future. I just haven't planned it fully yet. I bought assets in VGen. Ooh, because I have ideas. Ooh. Oh, speaking of ideas, this actually has to do with Jimmy as well, in a sense. Okay, hold on. I need to close the window real quick. Give me a second. Still here. Okay, here I am. What is Lancelot plotting? Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. If anything, it should be fun. But I haven't like mentioned much about it to stream or to other people, because it would involve other people. But I haven't like gotten too far into it yet, into the planning of it. And in fact, one of the ideas that I had, it involves Jimmy. But it involves Jimmy, and it specifically involves Jimmy asking questions. So I need to, it is collab related, yes. But I need to have a bunch of the things that Jimmy can say has to be questions. And they have to be somewhat specific questions, but like open-ended. Like, for example, did I record a "Why are you like this"? Can Jimmy say that? I'm pretty sure yes. Why are you like this? Yeah, Jimmy has one line, which is "Why are you like this?" 20 minutes away from 1 a.m. Yeah, no, don't worry, Claw. Go sleep. Have a wonderful night's sleep. Thank you so much for hanging out. Can I get a lizard? Again, I'm not your dad. You can get a lizard if you want, I guess. If it's in your capabilities to taking care of a lizard, you can do it. Don't look at me for that advice. Hold on. The lizard. Lizard. Oh wait, no. We already got lizard as well. Jimmy can come out and say lizard. Isn't that right, Jimmy? Okay, never mind. He's just whistling now. What the fuck is up with my voice today? That's a nice little song that you just whistled, Jimmy. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. I didn't do that. I can drop an old reference that I don't know how many people will understand. Let me I'll have Jimmy say that. No, I won't have Jimmy say that one. It's gonna fall in deaf ears. The freaking do people even recognize Urkel nowadays? I don't think people do. Heck, I barely recognize Urkel. I've never seen the show. I just know it from the internet. What was it? Right. Okay, we need Jimmy to ask questions. We need to ask Jimmy. We need to get Jimmy to ask questions, because the whole point of that is that I want to be able to switch Jimmy from the normal mode that he functions in to a mode where all he does is ask questions. So we can we do the 8-ball thing. How does an 8-ball? Wait, hold on. Stop asking me questions. I'm not a magic 8-ball. Wait, we never recorded that one. I remember discussing that one. Okay, let me record it. Stop asking me questions. I'm not a magic 8-ball. Did I say that right? Stop asking me questions. I'm not a magic 8-ball. No, I said it wrong. I said "and." That's not how you say that. Also, my voice is fucking sore. Stop asking me questions. I'm not a magic 8-ball. There we go. Stop asking me questions. I'm not a magic 8-ball. We should also do the thing that Ollie mentioned of like of starting
Stop asking me questions. I'm not a magic 8-ball.
There we go. Of recording other lines that start with I just want to say. I just wanted to say. So the line is I just wanted to say. Yeah, there we go. I just wanted to say. But I don't know. It has to be like a, okay. Know what it is? Know what it is that has to follow the I just wanted to say? It has to be a hot take or a take. Not necessarily hot or not necessarily like a bad take. It just has to be a take. Okay, I have one. I just wanted to say that water is better at room temperature. I disagree with that personally. I don't like room temperature water. Either it has to be super cold or like colder than room temperature. Room temperature water is not great most of the time. If it's winter, room temperature water is fine though. Because room temperature would be slightly cold.
I just wanted to say that water is better at room temperature.
Yeah. Absolutely. That should be like yeah. This should be Jimmy's takes. Water is better at better at room temperature. How about another one? I just wanted to say I blanked out. What is wrong with you? I think I have one that is like, what is wrong with you? Wait, do I not have one? I actually don't have one that is just straight up what is wrong with you. I'll go with that one. What is wrong with you? Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
There you go. Also, hi, Ms. Direwolf. Welcome on in. Hello. We're knee deep in recording Jimmy lines. We've found a system, thanks to Ollie, to record a number of lines that all begin the same, and then they end in different ways. Because then we never know exactly what he's gonna say, and one of the lines is him saying nothing. We can have him say like hot takes about food or cold takes, things that are like, you know, easily agreeable. Have you heard of Hit Anime Dandadan? He does. I don't think we have one about anime on him.
This will drastically affect the fishing season.
What will drastically affect the fishing season, Jimmy? Oh, I love the song. I've used it in videos, this one. The Wii Party menu music. Hold on. Was I in the middle of actually saying something? Oh, right. I just wanted to say pineapple belongs on pizza. My voice broke on that one. Jesus Christ. Are we good? Is my voice okay now? I think it is. I think it is. Oh, right. You do the questions thing. Okay, hold on. I need to make a new folder, which is Jimmy Questions. Okay, Jimmy Questions. Because then that way, when I want to switch Jimmy into question mode, we pull from the question folder. So that one's a good one. We're gonna be here for a damn while. But, I mean, we got like 2 hours or something. That's usually how I always try to sleep. I always try to stream for at least 2 hours. So yeah. What do you do in? No, hold on. My voice broke on that one. Wait, there was also another one that I recorded that I just wanted to say pineapple belongs on pizza. Yeah, there we go. Pineapple. I just wanted to say pineapple belongs on pizza. There we go. This is what Jimmy believes, not me. I, for one, don't agree with this. I don't like pineapple on pizza. I just wanted to say I don't like pineapple on pizza. There we go. Pineapple belongs on pizza. Voice crack? Yeah, I don't know what happens. I think it's the yapping streams that it's more likely for my voice to just but today more than ever. I don't know why. It's probably because of the weather as well. Do you notice that? Because like I feel like I got stuff. Jesus Christ. If you follow me up on Twitter and all that kind of stuff, I constantly tweet about the weather because I hate it here. I mostly hate when it's like flip-floppy. Like we were literally having like 30 degrees Celsius on Friday, and then by Saturday it rained, and then after that it went all the way down to like 10. So it was literally a 20 degree drop from one day to another. So I feel like that might have affected me a little bit. I feel like I was lucky enough to not get sick for that, but I have gotten sick from that as well. What's another hot takes? What's another popular hot take that we can like drop in for Jimmy to say, just randomly? How about what do you do when you get a little freaky? No, that's too crazy. Wait, now hold on. On the question thing, I kind of okay. Gilbert, you suggested two: honest opinion on lands and what do you do in your free time. I like what do you do in your free time because that's a great open-ended question for anybody to answer, which is great. Works for what I want to do. Honest opinion on lands, I kind of want to do, but it would put whoever I ask it to way too much on the spot, and it would put me in an embarrassing position because I don't want to necessarily hear everything that everybody has to say about me. So in concept, I like it. In execution, not so much. So let me see. What do you do in your free time? Favorite dinosaur in the Triassic era? That is like way too specific, and honestly, it might work as well.
What do you do in your free time?
Yeah. That one's good. But that one has to go to Jimmy Questions. See? This one goes to Jimmy Questions. What do you do? Or free time. Just free time. We can generalize it more to be, what's your favorite dinosaur? Yeah, let's go with that. What's your favorite dinosaur? There you go. Everybody must have a favorite dinosaur. Mine is what's the one that like what's the one that has like the big neck thing? I don't know names of dinosaurs, okay? Hold on. Other than like Velociraptor and the Triceratops, yes, that one. That one's my favorite. That one's my favorite. The Triceratops. But yeah. I don't know why. I kind of like the shape of it. I have no idea. It's like, oh, it's not even the neck thing. It's like a head thing. It's like a head thing that he has, the Triceratops. It's like a head protection for the rest of his body. The Brachiosaurus. Wait, which one's that? The Brachiosaurus. Oh, yeah. I see what you mean. And then what's the Brontosaurus then? Because I thought the Brontosaurus was the one with the long neck. Oh, but it's similar. It's just slightly different though. It also has a long neck. Not like, oh yeah, T-Rex cool and mad and random shit about them. Honestly, go off, yeah. Well, not don't go off on dinosaurs right now. But it's cool that you know and you like that though. It's good to have that kind of knowledge. Just, you know, stuff that you're passionate about and you know stuff about. That's always a cool thing. The Dino Thunder Power Ranger. I used to watch the shit out of Dino Thunder. Yeah. Who had the Triceratops? Was there somebody that had the Triceratops power in Dino Force? The blue one had the, oh, this makes sense. All of a sudden, this makes sense. All of a sudden, everything makes sense. The blue one was the blue one had the Triceratops power, and blue has generally always been my favorite color. Oh my god, it was in me and I didn't even realize. Would you look at that? Is there also is there a Triceratops Pokemon? Does Aggron count? Oh wait, no, Bastiodon. Bastiodon kind of counts. Aggron kind of looks like one too. Yeah. I can see that. Aggron was always one of my favorite Pokemons as well. I'm starting to realize stuff about myself. I just said Triceratops because it was the first one that came to mind, but turns out there is a deeply rooted explanation as to why I like Triceratops. I cannot read any of those names. This is just in dinosaurs. No, that was mostly me. Don't worry about it. that was mostly me. I was distracted myself. Where were we? Did I record that? What's your favorite dinosaur? I didn't add the pitch to this one.
What's your favorite dinosaur?
There we go. Okay, this is a great question. This is a great question. They don't have to. Okay, so the context. The context to the Jimmy questions is because I want to have a show. No, I hesitate to call it a show. It's just a series of collabs where I invite somebody that has potentially something, a special interest, not necessarily a special interest, but they do something or they have something that they're interested in that I also have in common with them. And I just bring them on stream to yap about that specific thing. It's literally all it is. It's a show where it's a series where it's a series of collab streams where I get to bring in people on stream to yap about things that we both enjoy, or maybe something that I want to learn more about, or stuff that I'm interested in. You know, that's the thing. I mentioned this before, and so I think I mentioned it on stream. I'm pretty sure I did. And so. Part of the whole thing is that I could bring in Jimmy to like ask a random question to my guest, if you will. passing the actor from what? Who from Dino Thunder passed? I wasn't aware of this. Am I gonna be sad now? Hold on. I don't remember the actors, honestly, so... I mean, it's sad that one of them passed, but... I honestly don't remember the actors. I was too much of a kid when I watched this. Is it the red one? No. Wait, I remember I remember a Power Ranger actor passing away not long ago. I think. I don't know. Okay. What else do we got? How about well, let's just be specific too. The Black Ranger, Tommy Oliver, Jason David Frank. Is it the one that I was thinking of? Jason David Frank. Yes, it is the one that I was thinking about. Yeah, this is the one that I was thinking about. Okay, it wasn't specifically from Dino Thunder. Yeah. It was Tommy. Yeah, I remember that. He was the Green Ranger as well. He was the one that was a Green Ranger. The green and white and from Mighty Morphin. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, and he was the Black Ranger in Dino Thunder. That's what it was. Oh, I forgot about that. Would you look at that? I think I mostly remembered him as the Green Ranger in Mighty Morphin, though. Pretty much, yeah. Because I was always a sucker for the Power Rangers that had more stuff on them than just the regular suit. So I was a sucker for the green and white Rangers. Because they got like the shoulder blades, the shoulder things. That was cool. Looks cool. Longtime constant Ranger in the American series. Ah, fascinating. That's dope. Sad that he's gone though. It's unfair. Where were we? Right, questions or not? Was there any other line that I missed that I might have wanted to record? Oh, there's also the takes. There's also the bad takes one. Oh, right. I wanted to ask, for example, this. What is your favorite anime? I mean, what is your favorite anime? This has nothing to do with anything, unless I bring in someone to specifically yap about anime. But it would be funny to ask people what their favorite anime is.
What is your favorite anime?
Especially, imagine if I invite someone that isn't super into anime and I ask them this question. What the fuck are they gonna say in there? Try to make Jimmy sing Bird Brain out of nowhere? That would be funny too. What if I make him yell my penis? No, it wouldn't make any sense. And again, if I can't scream it myself, why would Jimmy be able to? I can't scream right now, too. It would be too crazy. Oh, God, stretch. Stretch. Your usual order in any restaurant. Ooh, wait, we can rephrase that. That's too specific. I don't have a usual order in any restaurant or anything like that. But we can ask about like, what's your favorite food? These are very basic questions. Okay, let's go crazy. Let's go crazy. What is the meaning of life? Why not, right? Let's get existential on this.
What is the meaning of life?
There you go. I feel like that could also be in the regular Jimmy lines, honestly. Hold on, I have another one. A simple. Why? Could stump anybody. Why? I love that one. It's just why.
Why?
Because I think, again, think of it in the context of Jimmy is asking another person that is on stream with me. Imagine if I bring up Jimmy and all he says is why. to ask somebody a question, and that question is why. Why what? I don't know. Just figure it out. That could be funny. I'm pretty sure Jimmy on his regular lines also says why. I'm pretty sure I recorded that one. I said, why are you like this? What is wrong with you is also within Jimmy's normal lines, but that I wouldn't have that. I wouldn't have that one on the. I don't want Jimmy to be mean for the questions. I want him to be baffling, if you know what I mean. You know, I want him to like ask the weirdest things if possible, or like the most normal things. I want the range of Jimmy's questions to be normal, inoffensive, silly stuff to how does one even answer these things types of questions. Wait, no. Okay, I was about to do a Monty Python reference, but that wouldn't make any sense. I need to get like philosophical questions that would get people to think. Or like, for example, why do you do what you do? That was a bit too real, I think. Or not necessarily, because somebody could just literally answer because I like it, and then there you go. They've escaped the trap of Jimmy's question. Xiaomi or Samsung? That's too specific, and it wouldn't be funny. It wouldn't be particularly funny to ask. How about? Like it has to be questions that allow for open-ended answers. It can't be like a or B thing, for example, because then he just answers. Then whoever I ask it to, whoever Jimmy asks it to, will just respond very quickly, right? And the idea is that this sparks another conversation. You know, that is the whole thing. So he needs to come up with like more complex, not necessarily complex questions, but questions that allow for long answers. We can, okay, hold on. We can be very real. We can be very real, but like, hold on. Let me see if I can find. What happens if I Google life questions? Life questions. 70 thought-provoking questions, which are conversation starters. Oh my God. Do you guys want to read this? Do you guys want to read 70 thought-provoking questions, which are conversation starters? I don't know what this is, but I feel like we can nab some of these things from here. Create the atmosphere for the truth and connection. Tune into. Can I zoom in a little bit? That works. 70 thought-provoking questions below were inspired from the envisioning nights of connection, truth, and rawness. What's revealed when you're really open can be transformative and healing, so be sure to tap into this list with someone you love and trust. This feels like it could be heavy. Who's the most influential person in your life? I could answer this question very easily. But I feel like it's too serious. I feel like it has to be a question that is like serious, but like not serious enough that it gets, you know, deep. Jimmy better say Lance for that one. True. I mean, in theory, I am the most influential person on Jimmy's life because I literally, without me, he wouldn't exist. So he better answer that. If you could change one thing about the world, what would that be? About the world? How about, okay, no. How about no, because that would be serious too. Like if I say, if Jimmy says, if you could change one thing about yourself, what would that be? I feel like that's too serious. Oh, wait, this is a good one. Not necessarily like this. Like, okay. How about if you could have a superpower, which one would it be? There we go. That one, because that's a classic question.
If you could have a superpower, which one would it be?
There you go. If you want my answer, I would say flying. I am a basic bitch. I would say flying. I would say flying, even though there's probably more useful questions. I would say flying, or like, I don't know, super intelligence or something like that. Super intelligence might be better though. I don't know. We can save this for whoever gets asked this question. What superpower? There you go. That goes on the Jimmy questions. Teleport. Teleport is probably better flying. You are correct. Flying would be cool though. Okay, you know what I will say between teleport and flying? Flying is cooler. Teleport is more useful, but think about how cool it would be to just fly around everywhere. That would just be sick. I have a fear of heights. You don't have to, like, okay, but hear me out. If you have the ability to fly, you don't have to fly high. Okay? Nobody is forcing you to fly high. You can fly at a height which wouldn't be scary for you. I know I probably wouldn't fly super high, but if I have the ability to fly, I would. I'd probably just get rid of my fear of heights, because I know that I wouldn't be able to, you know, to be afraid. I wouldn't fall. And if I do fall, I can still fly. Ow. Is this your way of saying you disagree? We have, what's a red flag and what's a green flag about you? But I feel like this one's also could be very serious as well. Yes, okay. Let's see. Do you believe in second chances? Do you? I have a better one. I have a, wait, what's this one?
If you could have a superpower,
we recorded. I have one. Do you believe in love after love? that's just a song. That's just a song by Cher. Do you believe in love after love? Like, it could go into a serious place, but at its core, it's literally just a line from a song.
do you believe in love after love?
It's very silly that he gets asked. It's like he heard the song once and he's like, wait, that's a good question. I'm gonna ask it. What is the original song even trying to say though? Like, what is love after love? Does it imply? Does the original song? Do the original lyrics imply that you love someone, you break up with them, and then after that, do you still believe in love? Is that what the question is? Is that what it's proposing? It sounds like that's what it's proposing, but I don't know. I haven't particularly done an analysis on Cher's believe. Oh, there you go. If you could teleport to any location, where would it be? What's something the person across from you doesn't know about you? Ooh, wait, this one's nice. We can rephrase it so that it's like a different one. How about okay, so I know that I said Jimmy questions, but we can rephrase this to be not a question. And let's make it general and be like, what's something we don't know about you? There we go. What's something we don't know about you? That one's good. That one is good. I mean, we're streamers.
What's something we don't?
We're streamers. It's highly likely that there's. Is there something about me that you don't know? Well, there's a lot of stuff about me that you don't know, but like without doxing myself, I feel like there's a few things about me that you guys don't know at this point, or rather, there's stuff that isn't clear about me. Like legitimately, what is something that you guys don't know about me. Oh my god. Jesus, that's making me think now. Wait, this is funny. Okay, it's funny.
What's some?
Okay. Something we don't know about you. There we go. My job? I've okay, but like that's personal, you know. I wouldn't tell you the specifics of my job. I think at most that I've explained that it involves databases, and that's about it. But I wouldn't go into like any more specifics than that. But that's not exactly interesting, you know. that's not super interesting. What's another thing? Is there something about like I would interpret this question as like, tell us a fun fact about you that might not be known. And I've dropped a lot of fun facts about me. Like in debut and all that. Well, not everybody might have been around for my debut, but I did reveal a bunch of fun facts about me. Let me see. Can I go get that? I can go get that, but I need to hide the browser for a sec. Because I think it's in Canva and it's in my personal Canva because I'm stupid. Have an education in something with computers and that's it. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I am almost a software engineer. That much I can say. That much I can say, yes. Did I... Where? Oh, wait. Oh, I can show it then, because it's not on my personal account. It's not on my personal account. It's on my Lance account. Yay! Let me see. It should be in this presentation that I had all the fun facts about me. Okay, where is it? Here. Okay. we can go over this. We can go over this thing again because why the hell not? This is the answer to what I would interpret like. Okay, wait, hold on. This is what I would interpret. This is what I would interpret as what is something that we don't know about you. Something like, I am a picky eater. I've mentioned this. I have terrible food tastes. I've been pantsed in front of hundreds of people twice. I will never elaborate on this. This has happened. This is true. I refuse to elaborate on it, but believe me, it happened. And the same person did it. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but the same person pantsed me in front of hundreds of people in 2 different occasions. I did take guitar lessons for a year that basically served no purpose because I don't remember anything about guitar anymore. There's also Team Winter, which I still hold to this day, even though sometimes the cold annoys me because I really like the cold. I drink a lot of cafe latte. I'm literally drinking it right now. I am 1/4 Brazilian. Again, I've explained this before. My grandmother was Brazilian. And I have never drank mate, which is true. It is the national drink of Argentina, and I've never had it. But yeah, see, these are fun facts. So if someone were to ask me, literally, what is something we don't know about you? My immediate brain would go to a fun fact, because those are like easy. But I don't know if there is another fun fact about me that you guys don't know. You were pantsed twice. I was. Yes, and again, I will not elaborate. The same person did it in front of 2 different groups that were both hundreds of people big. different groups of people that were both in the hundreds of. But I will not elaborate on that. There's a specific reason why I don't elaborate on that. But also, it's funnier if I refuse to elaborate. Because honestly, the specifics of it isn't super fun. So it's funnier to just know the actual event that happened. Guitar. I'm a guitar. Oh yeah. Wait, what's that, Quartz? What is this reference that you're doing? Let's see. What's been the best moment of your life so far? Wait, that's too much, I think. What's a question you can't seem to find the answer to? Oh my god. What's the biggest what if in your mind? Who's the one that got away? That is a song by Katy Perry. How have you shown up for yourself lately? No. What's your super No. Some of these are too sappy. Some of these are too sappy, which I guess makes sense considering the site that we're on. What's special about this moment? To me, by Caleb City. Ooh, I see. I think I know the name Caleb City, but just like that. I just know the name. What's a valuable life lesson? Wait, hold on. I have a better one. That is open-ended and it lends itself to jokes as well. What is your message to the world? There you go. What is your message to the world? And then I moved my chair and it made some noise, but it's fine. Because I can literally just remove that.
What is your message to the world?
There you go. Because you can actually have a serious answer, or you can say something silly like, I don't know, get money, fuck bitches. Message to the world. I know that if I get asked that question, I would come up with a funny answer. One of my favorite clips of actually, let me see if I can find it. It's a Hannibal Buress moment. Hold on. Or the hell is it? Hannibal Buress. Not the Bill Cosby bit, even though it is a funny bit that he did there. You gotta find it in a compilation. Or message. Maybe if you find it like that. Dang it, where is it? It was in Conan, I think. Also, hi, Kaneko. Welcome on in. Hello. Right now, I'm trying to find a specific clip of Hannibal Buress giving his message to the world, because we're trying to come up with Jimmy lines, and this has come up. This is a tangent. We're in a tangent right now. Childhood crush should be a fictional crush. I feel like it would be funny. We're like, oh, what's a childhood crush? That one's a funny. That one could be a fun one. That one could be a fun one. That one could be a fun one too. None of these are the, and then it just these are funny moments. Maybe this one has it. Maybe this one has it. Hold on, let me pause this.
A while ago,
what happened?
there's a celebrity on there.
A celebrity came on the plane?
Say, hey.
You got get your name out there with the sponsor.
Hold on, I love Hannibal Buress, believe me, but I don't have to go through the whole thing. There was one moment where Conan asked him like a message to, what is his message? What is your message to the world? And he said, if you have twins, give one away or something.
People have gotten married or had long-term relationships.
Oh yeah, here.
A lot of people have just had some.
God fucking damn it, my microphone. I had to mute again. Ugh.
Strange.
Where were we? Here. Oh, hold on.
They should embrace that.
Yeah.
They did that. They were like, oh, this
No, hold on. Here. It has to be.
Is that your Is that your message to
Yeah, there we go.
That is my one. That's one of my messages to America.
keep boning?
And the other one is if you have triplets, give one away.
It was triplets. If you have triplets, give one away. That one's the one. It's not twins. If you have triplets, give one away. It's crazy. But he kind of has a point, though. If you have triplets, give one. That is very Jimmy coded. I feel like you are right. I got it. I got it. We have the lines. We have the series of lines that we were talking. I just wanted to say they all start like that, right? Yeah, okay, hold on. I just wanted to say that if you have triplets, you should give one away. There we go. That one's great. That one's great. No credit to me. That is all Hannibal Buress.
I just wanted to say that if you have triplets, you should give one away.
That's a great one. Oh, that's a great one. This goes to the Jimmy lines. We should be careful about that. If you have triplets. To go to the bathroom in a moment. Okay, what else we got? We can go back to looking at the questions. What scares you the most? Ooh, wait, no, this is a good question. This is actually a good question. It could be funny too. It could be twisted in a funny way. If Jimmy has kids, he would give one away. True. I don't know if Jimmy will ever be ready to be a dad, and I don't think I would trust him to take care of a child. Wait, we should phrase it like, what is your biggest fear? What is your biggest fear? There we go. So that goes on pitch.
What is your biggest fear?
There you go. And then this goes into Jimmy questions. Biggest fear. There we go. There we go.
What is your...
Ta-da! So far, Jimmy has 10 questions. Jimmy can ask 10 questions, which is good. Don't get me wrong. It's good. He will be asking questions far less often, so he doesn't need to have hundreds of questions that he can ask. But it's fine. Is there a dream you're hiding from others? That is strange. Oh, I thought of another fun fact of myself. I shared this on Twitter, and maybe I've mentioned it on stream once or twice. IRL, like in my real life, there's very few people who know that I am a streamer, or streamer / VTuber. Very few people know. I think only 2 people in my life know that I'm a VTuber, and I want to say 2 others know that I stream, and that's it. One of them is a cousin of mine, because he randomly found one of my streams and then proceeded to not say anything on chat, which I appreciate. But yes, there's also the other 2 people that have known for the longest time, from even before I was a VTuber. And yeah, there's that. That's a fun fact about me. Someday I will tell everybody else in my life that matters. You know, my closest friends, I will tell them that I'm a VTuber, or that I've been a VTuber for the longest time. But for now, no. I don't know. I just don't want to. Maybe if I like get bigger or something like that, I will tell them. When it becomes big enough that if it becomes big enough that I can't really like hide it anymore, I will have to say it. But yes, there's that. I'm surprised that nobody in my life found out when the Raura raid happened, because I have friends that are VTubers, and there were clips with a lot of views about that situation. So I'm surprised that none of them made it into one of my friends as recommended or something. Thankful, because I didn't have to explain anything then. But yes. Okay, these questions fucking suck. These questions fucking suck. What else do you have? What else do we have? 101 questions to ask yourself in life. Personal excellence. What the fuck? Hold on. What is this site? What is this? What is this thing here? You cannot dream yourself into a character. You must hammer and force yourself into one. What is the image, though? Okay, sure. Okay, what else do we have? What are you passionate about? What are you grateful for? This is very, very pragmatic. How do you increase your happiness level? What? Oh, wait. You know what? Okay, I should stop looking at these fuck-ass questions. I should be looking to the real deep personal questions that you can ask somebody. And I mean the questions in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Yeah, if you don't know, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is the series is a series of spin-offs from Pokemon where you play as a human who gets turned into a Pokemon. And at the beginning of every game, you get a personality quiz, which, depending on which answers you give, determines which Pokemon you get. I missed that game. I've seen Rauda play Red Rescue Team, like, I want to say a few months ago, and I remembered how much I liked that game. They're still kind of doing them. I think the remake of here, not gonna share this. I think the remake of the original came out like not too long ago. Oh God, never mind. It came out in 2020. Rescue Team DX. It is a remake of the original Rescue Team games. But that is the last entry in the series, and that came out in 2020. So yeah, it's been quite abandoned, I would say. Damn, that's a shame. This one, Explorers of Sky, the best fucking game in the series. It is the absolute best. It is amazing. It is not only is it the best in the franchise in the series of Mystery Dungeon games, it is straight up one of the best Pokemon games of all time. And I am not exaggerating when I say that this is one of the best Pokemon games of all time. And I feel like a lot of people would agree. Also, hi Vladimir. Dave Freyshitz is streaming. No way. Wait, I've gotten this name before. Who is that one? Who is that? Hold on, I'm googling. I don't know if it was you, Vladimir, who brought it up. But from what is it? I'm the guy you were. Oh yeah, from Lobotomy Corporation. Yeah, I remember him now. Yes, okay, I remember him. And yes, I do acknowledge the similarities. I do absolutely acknowledge the similarities. This guy seems a lot more intense than me. There you go. Okay, so, but the whole reason is the whole reason we were here. Yes, I am live right now. I am streaming right now. You are correct. We are currently recording new lines for Jimmy, and I want Jimmy to have a mode where all he does is ask questions. So specifically, we're looking for questions at the moment, but we also go back and like record other lines normally as well. And I had the great idea of going through the personality quiz questions from Mystery Dungeon games because they're freaking great. You have it, like the remake of the new one. Is it good? I kind of want to play it though. I didn't even remember that there was a remake of Red Rescue Team. But I have no idea if like it was well received or anything like that. The OG Mystery Dungeons have certain Pokemon and certain genders. Yes, you could only be a skitty if you're a girl. That is true. You cannot be a male skitty in that game. I don't know if they changed that or something. And I remember that, and I'm pretty sure Skitty in the original Mystery Dungeon is broken because she has like the attractability or something like that. which makes it so that she is just generally harder to hit. And the new one's yes? Okay. Okay. I see. Let's see. What do we got? Okay. Oh, there's a whole system about this. A test is coming up. How do you study for it? Can you focus on something you like? When the going gets tough, do you get going? Oh my god. There is a bucket. If you put water in it, how high will you fill it? These are very specific questions. Riolu's only male and Skinny's only female. Ah, Riolu. Well, that's... I mean, I get it, though. I get why they would choose that. I don't agree with it again, but I get why. Some of these are too specific, and I want them to be open-ended, though. Huh. Do you like to noisily enjoy yourself with others? That could work, but... I forgot how specific these questions were. Holy crap. Have you ever made a pitfall trap? What does that mean? Oh, wait, I like this one. Are there many things that you would like to do? I like that one. It is a yes or no question, but you could expand on that. Instead of saying, are there many, you would say, would you say? And you could say like, what are some things that you would like to do but haven't done yet? Or something like that. Wait, what do I have recorded here?
What is your biggest fear?
Oh, I got that one already. What did I say that I wanted to record? What are some things that you would like to do but you haven't done yet? What are some things that you would like to do but you haven't done yet? There we go. What are some things that you would like to do but you haven't done yet? There we go. That is a good question. And it is semi...
What are some things that you would...
It is serious, but depending on the person that gets asked this, whatever they want to do could be answered in an unserious way. Things you'd like to do. Like, for example, there's a lot of things that I would like to do, but I haven't gotten the chance to do them yet. Like, for example, make a video game. Mark my words, I one day will make a video game. I'm not telling you how good it'll be, but I want to make a video game, and I will do it eventually. I just need more time. And specifically, I need a more concrete idea as to what the game would be like. I have one specific video game in mind that I want to do because it is simple enough that it could be a fun project, and I think it could be popular. Well, quote unquote popular. And that is all I will say. Popular, not necessarily like Balatra popular that like appeals to a wide audience, but no, popular within one specific group of fans of something. That is all about it. That is all I will say. I don't want to go too much into it. Okay, give me 1 second though. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. And I will not mute my microphone because once again, Jimmy is supposed to come out of the microphone. So if you want to call on Jimmy, you can do it, but only if I don't mute the microphone. So go crazy. Hopefully you can't hear me, I don't know, peeing or something. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Can I run some ads in the, by the way? I think I can, yeah. Hold on. I'll be right back. Where the heck did it go? Flutter BOB. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Call me Pollyanna, say I'm crazy as a loon. I believe in silver linings, and that's why I believe in you. I'm back now. we listened to Earthbound music earlier, and that reminded me of that. So that's what it is. Is this Mystery Dungeon music? No, it isn't. Oh, it almost sounded like a Mystery Dungeon music. What the heck? That would be crazy. Wait, I need to loading BRB. Here we go. Okay. Where were we? Right, recording questions. Or other things, really. Do you like groan-inducing puns? Oh, Lord. Well, I don't mind puns. I think if I recall correctly, Miss Direwolf didn't like puns. But I do. Well done puns, I will say. Do you tend to laugh a lot? Maybe this membership? That would be me, Vladimir. That would be me. Because every month, or every 30 days, it's not necessarily at the beginning of every month. Every 30 days or something, I give away 50 memberships to my own channel because I live in a country where memberships are super cheap. So I give them away as a way of saying thanks to the community and all that. And it gives the ability for people that otherwise watch on YouTube and might not have the resources to use emotes and all that kind of stuff, to use the emotes. So yay, there's that. That's pretty much the reason. I hate puns. And that's fine, honestly. That's fine. You know what? I think I don't particularly hate puns, but what I don't like is dad jokes. And a lot of dad jokes are like bad puns. I forgot how specific some of these questions are. Oh, wait, no, this is good. What would you do if you win the lottery? That one's good. What would you do if you won the lottery? Yeah. What would you do if you won the lottery? There you go. That one's good. That's a good one. Because that's essentially...
What would you do if you won the lottery?
Pay my student debts. I don't feel you on that because student debt is not a thing that exists in Argentina. But I do know how it is a problem over in the US, for example. So I feel you in that regards, but I do not share that problem, if you will. But yeah, I empathize is what it is, I guess. Yeah, I never understood why student debt is even a thing in the US. It always baffled me, but oh well. Won the lottery. Because the way it works here is that I paid, well, I didn't pay. My parents paid for most of my college education. Once I got my own job, I started paying for college myself. But we never paid like a specific amount for a specific number of years of education. No. We paid monthly. Like every month you had to pay for school membership, basically. Microphone died. I don't know what the fuck happened there, but the microphone died. I didn't even do anything and the microphone died. Am I back? Am I back for good? Again, I didn't move the mic much and it just started dying. Oh my god. I don't know what is causing that. All of a sudden that started happening and I hate that it happens. I don't know why. I don't know why. I think I have to dust my computer or something because there might be something over on the computer side that's making it so that sometimes the connection between the cable that gets out of the back of my computer into the microphone itself is dying. That might be what's happening. Ugh, but oh well. What was it? You get a monthly sub. Well, I got to pay upfront with bullshit with interest. Yeah. That is a thing. And to be fair, our system isn't perfect either because more often than not, universities here will just charge exorbitant amounts of money and will raise those prices at the whim of at the drop of a hat. And it's neither system is perfect. But Argentina also has the benefit that public education is a thing, even at the university level. It just so happens that the university level, the public education leaves a lot of things to be desired as well. So it's not everything is perfect. And I don't want to get too political on this, but like, you know, pros and cons, I guess. Well, we don't necessarily have to suffer with debt and all that kind of stuff. And when trying to go to college and that. We still have other problems to deal with. But oh well. It is what it is. We're all kind of fucked in one way or another, sadly. So I empathize in that regard at least. But yeah, our system is different, so there is no such thing as student debt. Unless you have to, unless, I don't know, specific ways that you handle stuff with your family. I can imagine some families are like, we're paying for your college, but you have to, you know, you have to I can imagine people like, for example, you go study to some other city, for example, and then your parents pay for your education, but you yourself have to pay for your, you know, your day-to-day living or something like that. So that's like a different thing. But I don't know. It depends. Generally, there is no such thing as student debt here. If a student has debt, it is more likely unrelated to them being a student. You know, because the debt doesn't come from them needing to acquire debt to be able to study. That is the difference. Do others tell you what to watch what you say? Do you think you're cool? Be honest. Wait, this one's funny. This one's funny. Wait, this was kind of funny. It's like half serious as well. Be honest. Do you think you're cool? I like the be honest part. Be honest. Do you think you're cool? There's something funny. Yeah, there we go. I don't think I'm cool either. I think most people would answer that they're not cool to this question. I feel like.
Be honest. Do you think you're cool?
But like that's such a subjective thing too. Is like what is cool? What does being cool even mean? Someone like I feel like that is for somebody else to answer. I feel like that is for somebody else to answer because I would be able to tell you if people that I know are cool, but I wouldn't be able to tell you that I myself are cool. Even though there might be some people out there who think that I myself am cool. So I don't know. It's a perception thing. This is an interesting question. It is a funny one, but at the same time, it's interesting. Do you think you're
bruh
cool? Come on, Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy. I'm trying to have a good positive image of myself, and then you just come up and just freaking just come on now. Oh well. Can't win them all, I guess. Also, hi, Len. Welcome on in. Hello.
Be honest. Do you...
Did I record that? Did I save that one? Do you think you're cool? Yes, I did. Okay, we're good on that one. How you doing, Len? I hope you're having a wonderful day. We're trying to record Jimmy lines, and we've found ourselves in the Bulbapedia article for the personality quiz of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games because it has cool questions that we could ask. potentially. What else do we have? Do you like to fight? Do you often yawn? Me, yes, all the fucking time. Are you often late for school or meetings? Not really. Well, I was late to stream today, but me being late is at most like 15 minutes. If I'm late, if I'm late for more than 15 minutes to something, it's because something happened. Something came up. Like straight up. If I have something to do at like 5, at most I will arrive at like 5:15, which is what happened today. I had to start a little bit later because I forgot to put the stream schedule too. No, I didn't. Fuck, I did. Shit, you're right. You are correct. I didn't put the stream schedule on Discord. I did put the stream schedule on everything else. You are correct on that. I do have the image. I will tell. I straight up. I have it. You know what? You got me. I'm gonna. Ow! I deserve that. I deserve that. Hold on. Hold on. I am definitely not posting this while I am live because I've been called out on forgetting to post it here. No. Woo! I'm glad that you're enthusiastic, Jimmy. Do I have like a blank face? Okay, I have the dumb. I also have the I have that one. I straight up forgot. You are absolutely correct. There we go. I'll put the timestamps later. I'll put the timestamps later. But I did have the schedule. I did make it. I posted it on everywhere else. I posted it on YouTube, on the YouTube. I posted it on the socials. I posted it on Blue Sky and Twitter, which is the only other ones that I. What are you trying to type in here? What are you trying to type with the reactions? I see you. I see you there. Which is with Len. Oh, caught? Okay. Okay. That's good. That's good. That is a good one. Yep, that is absolutely a good one. But oh well. Where were we? Right, questions. My job is done. Good job. Do you get the feeling that you've slowed down lately? That's crazy. That's too deep, I feel like. Do you fall asleep without noticing? Do you feel lonesome when you're alone? Oh my god. Oh lord. That's too deep. If I were to answer, I would say no, because I'm an introvert, so I don't mind being alone. In fact, in many cases, I even prefer to be alone. How quickly do you respond to an email? Somebody calls you weird but funny. How does that make you feel? That is very specific, and I feel like I've been called this in my real life. Depends. Who is it from? Which one? Oh, the email thing? Oh yeah, that's a true one. That is absolutely a true one. If it's a Gmail, if it's an email about my thesis, we might be a bit late to respond. My final question is, gender, are you a boy or girl? Wait, so the questions are always the same? Is that it? Wait, what's this part then? Wait, hold on. Oh, this is from Red Rescue Team and Blue Rescue Team. Oh, we were looking at the red. Okay, and then this one is from Time and Darkness. Okay, I got it. What do with your allowance? I save it. If we change allowance to monthly income, then I'm one to save money. You know what? Yeah, no, I haven't seen this question in ages either, so I didn't even realize that all of those were from the first one. If you don't know something, do you come clean and admit it? Yes. I 100% I will be the first to admit whether with about something that I'm not knowledgeable about. You hear a rumor that might make you rich. What do you do? Depends on the rumor. Spread a different rumor is crazy. Do you state your opinion even when it's not what everyone else thinks? It's rare for me to have an opinion that is different from the norm. I am like the most agreeable person, if you will. I don't know if that is the correct way to describe it, but I rarely have hot takes. I think. I think I've mentioned some of my hot takes on stream, and even then, they're not crazy hot takes. They're not the hottest of takes. Ooh, wait, we can have that one. What is your hot take? What is your hot take? There you go. What's a hot take? What is your hot take? That is a great one. That is a great one.
What is your hot take?
That's a great one to ask. Oh, Jimmy might be on cooldown right now, Len. That's a great question. It doesn't, and what's good is that what's good is that it doesn't even have to be. It doesn't even have to be something that. What is it? If I bring in a person who is like, I don't know, let's say I bring someone to talk about frigging video games or whatever. If I bring in someone and all we do is talk about video games, their hot take doesn't necessarily have to be about video games. It could be about anything. So hell yeah. You're on a stroll when a TV crew pounces on you for an interview. Sorry about that. I don't get the chance to burp on stream very often. That might be the first time I ever burped on stream, by the way. It wasn't even a big burp, honestly. Do you get injured a lot? No. Oh, you want to know a fun? Wait, you want to know a fun fact about me? You know last year when I broke my toe? Well, that was the first time I ever broke a bone. I have never broken a toe. I have never broken a bone in my body until that point where I stubbed my toe so hard it broke. So yeah, that is my track record with injuries. The closest I've gotten to something like that is I sprained my ankle a number of times, but that's not a broken bone. That's just me being stupid. What do you think of jungle exploration? It depends on the jungle. I don't know. This is a complicated question. Questions to just answer by sounds fun or not interested. I would say not interested. Just by itself, I would say not interested. Have you ever wanted to communicate with aliens from other planets? Fuck yeah, of course. Are you kidding me? You run into a new person that you haven't talked to very much before. What do you do? Well, this is interesting. Why would you... You are somewhat of an alien. Yeah, true. That is true. That is true. Star clusters are native to space. So, by definition, I am an alien. But the universe, the galaxy is so vast. The universe is so vast that even the star cluster which eventually took form to become me is still just like a small fraction of the whole universe. So there's definitely alien life forms that even I am not aware of. So, hey. Okay, well, but this thing, a new person, if it's a new person, pretty much you've never talked to them before. By definition, you have not talked to a new person before. Do you find yourself jumping to the wrong conclusion a lot of the time? Sheesh, that one cuts deep, I think. I am, yes. I panic easily. What do we got? What else? And walking in a group. Do you tend to be the one at the front? Fuck no. Do you think you might be a genius? Jesus Christ, no. Also, I'm a city boy. I feel like I've mentioned this before, but I have a fascination with big cities. I have a fascination with big cities, but I don't know if I want to live in one. Actually, yes, I might want to live in one, but I don't know if I am ready to do so. I've been to Buenos Aires a couple of times, and I was overwhelmed by the just staying there for a few days. So I don't know if I would be able to live in there. Might be a fun thing to experience, though, at least to some degree. But I don't know. Looks at my city. Stay away from US cities. But okay. Hear me out here. Is it too crazy that I would love to visit New York? Like, I've heard people say that New York sucks, and everything I've seen of New York, I'm like fascinated by it, and I would love to visit there. I don't know if I would. I don't know if I want to. I don't know about it. I don't know what it is about it. I'm fascinated by New York. It just looks cool. Okay, maybe I am too naive here, but I like it. From an outsider's perspective, New York seems fun to like visit. We're getting mugged on and get spat on. Rats running past your feet. That can't be all of New York, though. New York is a huge city. It just like, come on now. LA is more friendly compared to NY. I guess, but how much of it is Los Angeles more of a city? Like, okay, there's clearly a difference because like New York is like a friggin' what is the? It's like a mega city. What's the name of it? Like a New York is clearly a metropolis, but is LA also like a big city? Does it have like tall buildings and all that kind of stuff? It is the second largest city, is it now? Hold on a second. I'm looking something up here. I'm looking something up. Los Angeles. I need like, oh, it does have, okay, never mind. But like not much. Ooh. More diverse with color. Yeah, I can imagine that. That I can imagine. Okay. Yeah, because a lot of what I've seen of LA doesn't seem like a big place. I don't know why. Maybe it's because like, okay, but you know what I mean when I say that like LA has a completely different vibe than New York. New York is like a city, and LA feels more like a town sometimes. Well, maybe not visually speaking. I guess it's probably the amount of skyscrapers or something like that, right? Because like, okay, this is what I mean. Let me see if I can explain myself, kinda. Okay, no, this kind of proves what I'm trying to say. Okay, this kind of does prove what I'm trying to say. Okay, here. This is the thing. This is what I mean. Okay, this is New York. This is a view of New York. This is fucking cool. This is an insane amount of giant ass buildings that I would just love to be around in. I don't know. There's a strange fascination I have with tall buildings, like looking up and just being surrounded by tall, impressively giant structures is something so fucking cool to me. So that's why New York appeals to that side of me. Like, and you look towards the back and it's like there's so many fucking tall buildings in New York. Whereas in comparison, you look at frigging Los Angeles and there's some, yes, but there's less buildings. Like clearly there's less buildings. It's not less of a city, of course it isn't. It's just a different type of city, you know? It's like a more, I don't know what the word would be, but it's like less, there's less big buildings in it. I went to New York in 2018. It was fine back then. It was fun, but now it's quite expensive. Yeah, that is a thing. When I was a kid, I really, really wanted to go to the US. And nowadays, I still kind of want to go to the US, but not as much as I used to. For various different factors that we shall not get into. But my enthusiasm for visiting the United States has dwindled over the past few years. I will say that, yeah. LA has Comic-Con, good food, and some history for color people. Okay. I know that every YouTuber and their mother lives in LA. I know that that's like the mecca for famous YouTubers and all that kind of stuff. So I could see why LA could be fun. Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to go into LA to go to LA for going to LA either, honestly. But then you would also have people from LA say that LA sucks ass. You know? I think okay, I don't know if this is true, but I feel like people that have lived in one place for long are the first ones who will say that that place sucks. So I don't know if it's like a trustworthy thing to like take to take someone who lives it's not the most reliable to take the word of someone who has lived in one specific place for so long. Because a lot of people just live in LA for a long time and then they end up hating the city. Whereas in reality, somebody who's going to go visit the city for like a few weeks or something will most definitely not have the same experiences that other person had. So yeah, maybe LA is not the great city, is not the best city to live in for long term, but it is a good city to like, you know, visit. Depends on what part of LA you go. Okay, I can see that. Yeah. I can absolutely see that. Because like Buenos Aires also kind of has that as well. Buenos Aires. Okay, I'm gonna hide some things again because I need to go to. Buenos Aires also has that. Buenos Aires is like the New York of Latin America, basically. Actually, I don't know if that's correct. But Buenos Aires is one of the biggest cities in Latin America. It is. I fucking love Buenos Aires, but I can't really say that I've been everywhere in Buenos Aires because Buenos Aires is fucking huge. And there are certain parts of Buenos Aires that are way better than others. Like, for example, specifically the part that I went to Buenos Aires is the one that I've been to the most. I would say is probably this district. It's a neighborhood. I think the definition of it is a neighborhood. They call it a neighborhood. It's Palermo. I don't think this is it. Because this is, I think, the White House. I'm pretty sure this is the White House, and I don't know where this is in Buenos Aires. I don't know which part of Buenos Aires this is. But see, okay, so part of the reason why I like New York, like the look of New York as a city, is because it reminds me a lot of Buenos Aires, but like better. Like, this is fucking cool. Walking around in one of these sidewalks and then everything that you see around you is like giant buildings is the coolest shit. That to me is really freaking cool. But Buenos Aires has a lot of like not really great places. Buenos Aires also has La Matanza, which is I think La Matanza was one of the bad ones. I don't remember. I might be wrong on that. I've heard bad things about it, but you must know that La Matanza, it means the killing. Like, literally, it means the killing. That is literally the name of it. But yeah, there's parts of it. There's parts of Buenos Aires that aren't the best looking. It's mostly residential. It's the bad people tend to congregate in La Matanza, so it is like the bad part of Buenos Aires, quote unquote. It could be a bad part of Buenos Aires. It's like the more dangerous and all that kind of stuff. Similarly to how you say in other big cities. But yeah, I can absolutely see that being the case. But yeah, I would still love to visit though. I would still love to visit because I am aware that if you go for like a few weeks, you won't really, be subject to a lot of the worst things because you can curate exactly where you're going to be and you're only going to be there in a limited amount of time. So yeah, like these cities might not be great places to live, but they might be great places to visit, Because I would love to go to New York and still, be in a lot of cool places. Like I would love to go to Times Square. I remember watching Ryan Trahan's latest travel series, where he and his wife drove to or traveled to every state in 50 days. And they had punishments in a wheel that they had to spin if people donated $50,000 or more. And when they were around New York, they had to spin that wheel for punishment, and the punishment was to travel to the lowest rated attraction in the state that they were in. And they were in New York, and so Ryan looked it up, and the lowest rated attraction in New York City is Times Square, which I thought was crazy because in my mind, Times Square was like the most iconic part of all of New York. What do you mean to tell me that is the lowest rated? What the fuck is so bad about Times Square? I thought it was like the coolest place in New York. So I don't know how to feel about that. There's a lot of cool places in NY, and they're like, yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I'm pretty sure, like, okay, so the latest Hololive concert, for example, that happened like literally on the weekend was in New York. It was in the Radio City Music Hall, which is an iconic venue. I would love to go there. Are you kidding me? That's a cool place. But yeah. Yeah, I don't exactly know. And I feel that if I go to Times Square like one time, I feel like I would be fascinated by it. I was just looking at okay, literally, you want to know what's crazy about this? I keep mentioning Times Square. I literally have Times Square on as my phone's background, and I've had it for the longest fucking time. I think ever since I have this phone, I have an aerial shot of Times Square as my phone's background because it's such a cool looking shot. I don't know, I just really like it. What do you want me to say? That is what it is. It's literally what it is. I just love the look of it, and I would love to be there. Times Square is more of a visual experience, but it's something you pass through, no actual action happening. Okay, I can see that being the case. But that's why I want to go, just the visual of it. Like, I've seen images of Times Square, and it looks cool. And so looking at it in person, I feel would be even cooler. Even if there's not much to do there, I don't mind there not being much to do. It's just the feeling of being there. There might be other things that when you're there might sour the experience, but I couldn't tell you unless I go. Oh my god, it's 8 p.m. already? What? How many lines did we record today? Not many, I will assure you. What the heck? Where did time go? What the fuck? What do you mean I've been live for 3 hours? I can't yap for much longer then. Huh? That's crazy. What the fuck? Oh, sorry about that. Oh god. Time just flew. It really did. Okay, so. Oh god. I was too confident by saying if we could hit 200 lines, it'd be great. We didn't. Jimmy now has 123 lines, just normal lines that he can say. And as for questions, he has 14. Oh boy. Oh boy. I feel like I have to just be more proactive when it comes to like recording Jimmy lines. I just have to be thinking about them randomly. And if I randomly get the idea to record a Jimmy line, I should just record it. But yeah, maybe doing streams for Jimmy to learn new things to say isn't the best because I get too I get too caught up on specific topics and then it's just tangent after tangent. I mean, it is a yapping stream, so I shouldn't be really surprised. Lizard. Isn't that right, Jimmy? Lizard.
Hey, whatever floats your boat.
That will... Sure. I feel like this is the third time he said that today. Should we record some more questions? I feel like I've exhausted what I could possibly record today. Do you think anything goes when it comes to winning? Friend is crying right in front of you. What made that happen? I don't know. You're at a fine dinner at a friend's house. How do you behave? Have to move a heavy suitcase. What will you do? These questions are too specific. I was wrong in assuming that that these would be good questions to have Jimmy be able to ask, because I forgot how specific they are, and it doesn't work if all we get are, like, you know, this level of specific questions. Oh well. Oh wait, there's also the hot takes by Jimmy. Well, not hot takes, but just takes by Jimmy. I think we have a good selection of new lines, though. I think we have a good selection of new lines, even though it wasn't much. Technically speaking, we fulfilled the mission. Jimmy can say new things now. Not that many new things, but technically speaking, we fulfilled the mission. I think I will end stream though, because I'm tired. I feel like I've yapped too much. Like yapping streams are only really good for like 3 hours or so. I can't yap for much longer than that, unless I have a very specific thing I want to yap about, though. That is more likely. But yeah. Oh Lord, is there anybody that I could raid? Who's live right now? Who's live right now that I might want to raid into? Anybody that I know? Anybody? Hello? 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 Everybody live right now. Does he happen for streaming instead of Jimmy having this time to get some new? I mean, Jimmy got his new things. Jimmy still got his new things. Don't get me wrong. Like, technically speaking, I did fulfill my promise for today. I absolutely fulfilled what I needed to fulfill today. It's just that the degree to which I fulfilled what I needed to fulfill may not have been the biggest. That is all. That is all that there is. Who is up? Who is up? How about Junie? Let's go say hi to Junie. Because Junie's rigging a model. Ooh, that looks fun. It's been a while since I've seen Junie rig anything on stream. So yay. Let's go say hi to Junie. The bunny Junie. Oh God. Oh Lord. I need to stretch. Damn it, I was too still for like the whole stream. But yeah, this was fun though. We yapped. Jimmy got to say new things. Kinda. Not that many, but like he still got to say new things. And hey, would you look at that? On Wednesday, there's gonna be more yapping because I'm playing Genshin. I'm playing Genshin on Wednesday. But we're just doing exploration stuff. I guess a big exploration day before the Not Cry updates drop. So yeah, that's cool. Ain't that cool? Yeah. Getting more made up weeks again? Yeah. Listen, once again, English, not the first language. Sometimes I messed up the dates. It is what it is. Well, this has been fun, y'all. I very much appreciate y'all hanging out. Let's go say hi to Junie. And I'll be seeing you on Wednesday for more of this, more yapping. If we come up with new lines for Jimmy to say, We will stop the Genshin gameplay and record that. So yeah, it's been fun, y'all. Thanks so much for hanging out. I'll be seeing you when I see you then. Bye bye.